6. I cannot pick who's going to come out of this group of 3.
Yahualo looking very, very strong and confident and oozing a calmness here. The London Marathon winner last year. All 3 of her marathons to date have been under 2:20. That is a unique level of high performance. She won Hamburg last year in 2:17:23. She fell at the London Marathon last year and still won the race. How about that for tough? Now, Gebrselassie, her course record pace is 3:16 per kilometre, 2:18:11. The current pace averages out at 3:26 per kilometre. That would bring them home in 2:25. But we know that they're going a lot quicker than that. We know they're moving at 3:12 per kilometre. We'll have a look at an updated version of that. But I think they're going to finish down in the 2:24 area. Unless, Sonia, they start watching each other over this next remaining 7K or so.
Well, but they each have had a look over their shoulder to see if there's anyone behind, and by doing that then they may just slow a little bit. But I have a feeling Yahula, she really looks like she's looking at her watch a lot. Shankula the same. I mean,
and these gaps are now significant. This is an early attack. Do you think maybe she's gone a bit too early, Mark Coogan?
She kept looking at her watch over and over again. I don't know if she had a point where she wanted to really push the pace, and it looked to me as like at the bottom of the bridge, because it's a little bit uphill, and she really accelerated up the hill, and that got rid of her 2 teammates.
Well,
I'll try to get how much far behind she is now.
Well, the gap's, what, about 4 seconds, something like that? But this is a really determined effort, and that tells you a lot, doesn't it, Sonia? When you glance over your shoulder, see what sort of damage you're doing.
But this is one of the most difficult parts of the course. I mean, it's a gradual uphill, but on the 4th lap of the race, this is where you really will feel the hill. But Shankula, she's put in a big break, but she's looking over her shoulder, and I think she may have gone a little bit early. I don't think this race is over yet. I think there's still a long way to go. When we come back around out of the tunnel, there's a bit of a downhill. She looks like she's working hard, and still with 20 minutes of running to go.
Well, the mouth is wide open, sucking in as much oxygen and slightly cooler air in the Castle Hill tunnel. And another glance over her shoulder. Now, there's an advantage to that and a disadvantage. The advantage is you're getting the information you're looking for. You can see what's happening behind, and you can feed that into the computer. The disadvantage is your compatriots behind, chasing hard and running well, are able to see that you're a little bit worried. You're a little bit concerned, and they take a reinforcement from that. There is the view for Salpetta, glancing up the road. Gardadi and she working together. Gardadi has actually caught up in the last few minutes. This is a brilliant run from Gardadi of Morocco. She's 4th in the world at the moment. Salpetta in 5th behind this trio of Ethiopians. They've turned left out of their tunnel, and those gaps have opened up very quickly. That was a vicious attack, Sonia, on the bridge from Shankule. I know you think she's gone a little bit too early, but normally athletes of this caliber can judge it right.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely, it seems like she had a plan to go at that point in the race. And, you know, now she looks okay.
The Moroccan. It's been a fantastic closing few kilometres from this little Moroccan. She's moving so well. Back onto the Buddha side of the city. And just checking the 31-year-old. She has only run 2 marathons. She's a relative novice. Back to the leader here, Shankule, who's in the shade, well, some of the time, on Andrassy Avenue for the final time. No change of that expression. She's suffering, there's no doubt about it. It has been a hammer blow, punch in the face, so to speak, of her compatriots that she's delivered since that attack on the bridge heading west about 15 minutes ago. They've negotiated the Buddha loop. Now she's back in Pest. The crowds have grown all the time. They're big here in Budapest. It's a fabulous day for marathon racing from the crowd perspective. Maybe not for the athletes. It's 29 degrees centigrade in Budapest. And Sonia, we may see some significant changes in tempo as the heat gets to people.
Absolutely. There's 10 minutes. there's 10 minutes of running left, and Shankula, she looks a little bit. If you look at the turnover of their legs when we get the wide picture out, it actually looks like Gebrselassie may be moving better now, and Gardadi is also coming up from behind. So there's still, this race may not be decided yet.
Well, the 39-kilometre split, 2:13.28. There is Gebrselassie. 100 metres to run then for Shankula to retain gold for Ethiopia. The greatest race of her life by a massive margin, and she leads by a big margin too. The gap at 42 kilometres, some 24 seconds as she negotiates this long sweeping left-hand turn. The crowds roar her on. The banner's held aloft. One final little check over her shoulder. She cannot believe she's going to be crowned world champion in a few seconds' time. And considering how quickly they've run through this second half, she's in fabulous shape. The first half was slow. The second half has been lightning quick, considering the temperature has climbed now to something very close to 30 degrees.